Hakuna Matata YouTube, WineRob here. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Today's wine drop comes from the Mundo Vino portfolio. They specialize in wines of Spain, Portugal, and South America. Vámonos to Campo de Borja, Spain, and one of the world's best-known producers of old vine Garnacha, WineDrop Borsao. But don't take my word for it. Robert Parker calls it possibly the single greatest dry red wine value in the world. Not bad. We'll be touching on three of the many wines they grow and bottle: Borsao Garnacha, the winery's flagship; Tres Picos, a more premium tier offering; and Vina Borgia, made with young vines in a fresh and quite quaffable style. Often called the Empire of Garnacha and named an official DO in 1977, Campo de Borja lies in the northeast quadrant of Spain, across the Pyrenees Mountains from France, within the boundaries of the ancient Kingdom of Aragon. Close to Africa, on the safe Mediterranean, it was an important trade route back in the days of Middle Earth. Did I say Middle Earth? Sorry, Gandalf. I meant Middle Ages, specifically the 1200s, when the Cistercian monks of Verula first wrote about making wine there. There's got to be a death metal band with that name. I don't know what it is about monking, but back in the day it seemed to make people really thirsty for wine. As we zoom in, it's easy to see how the Ebro River Valley invites a warm Mediterranean influence to travel west and go miles inland. Campo de Borja lies uniquely in the crosshairs of two converging climates, Mediterranean and the more challenging continental climate that pushes back from the northwest. It helps to picture this as a tug of war in the vineyards, as gentle Mediterranean and harsher continental conditions equate to hot summers and cold winters. All of this is dominated by the Cierzo, a near constant northwesterly wind. Slope and elevation also play an important role. Borsao grows wine on hills and mountainsides between 300 and 800 meters high. This means water is scarce, as well as topsoil and nutrients, which all flow downhill. This slope and elevation impacts quality in the glass. See, vineyards planted on flatter land, they have it easy. All the water and rich soil means they can grow a lot of fruit, but it's less than ideal for making quality wine. Now, when we plant those vines at elevation, they work a lot harder. The harvest is reduced, but those small concentrated berries make for some serious juice. Garnacha is one of the most widely planted grapes on the planet. You're likely familiar with its starring role in France's southern Rhone Valley and its popularity in Australia. However, make no mistake, Garnacha is authentically Spanish in origin, with a 3,000-year track record of success. This longevity is impressive, as not many vines would survive. The climate is hot and one of the driest anywhere, with just 400 millimeters of rain a year. The soil is poor and rocky, and Campo de Borja sees over 3,000 hours of sunlight a year. But all of these hardships are what makes Garnacha happy and makes Garnacha thrive. Our first wine is Vina Borgia. Made from younger vines, it's vinified and aged in 100% stainless steel to preserve freshness. One of my favorite things about this wine is the 3-liter bag in the box. Once relegated to poor quality wines, today we see some really good wines in this packaging. As consumers catch on, it's one of the fastest growing segments in the fine wine industry, as it offers extended shelf life and unbeatable value. In the glass, Vina Borgia is a simple fruit-driven and easy-to-drink wine. I call them dog-walking wines. They're perfect in that $40 Yeti cup that you got for the holidays. Our next wine is simply called Borsao. Made from older vines, it's the flagship of the winery and a textbook example of classic dry-farmed Garnacha. In the glass, it offers ripe red fruit along with baked earth and supple, soft tannins. Our final wine is Tres Picos. Old vines and a strict selection at harvest ensure a wine with enough complexity and depth to complement aging in new French oak barrels. On the palate, it's deeply colored and bold with a palpable toasty barrel note that makes it a perfect match for traditional meats and cheeses. That wraps up today's wine drop. Thanks for watching. If you want more, please like and subscribe.